McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. Now here's Johnson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
Gain of 11 on the play.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And this ball is caught by Irv Smith. Touchdown, Vikings.
Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown.
Irv Smith Jr. 43 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead.
Kick is good.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. They find some open field here. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsey, 56 yards. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Brandon McManus to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. To throw is Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
Cousins pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Cousins again. Completes it to the fullback, Ham. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Again, the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Cousins now. Flushed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Smith Jr.
Herb Smith Jr. with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Kick is good.
And he's got it up and through.
The score, Vikings 14, Broncos 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he's got Rome. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Vikings. They'll take over first and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Cook. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this a 39-yard attempt. Bailey's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that's going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Locke, he's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. On first down, Lindsey. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Philip Lindsey, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Locke. Screen pass to Lindsey.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the deep...
And going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Michael Ojemudia.
And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A pass there complete to Sutton, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you've got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Jerry Judy.
57 yards. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Makes the score Vikings 17. Broncos 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the big fella. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph.
Touchdown.
71 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
5-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
That time he was looking for Jerry Judy.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
5-yard line.
Throwing again. Lock. This is the tight end Fant. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there. First down. So from the 36 now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
From the gun, it's Lock. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Mike Hughes. Well, down to